Hello there, welcome to this wonderful video you're watching from the stable of Iliowo. My name is Joy Akinlulu, and today I'll be taking you through how you can know if your idea will be profitable before you start. What gives you that privilege to do that? Because I've once been in your shoes. I've once tried here and there and failed, but I don't want you to fail because there's so many bad advices on the internet these days. So you need to choose the good one and stick to it. So how do you know if your idea will be profitable before you even start? Now, this is a critical step that virtually everyone misses out on. So many people that I've seen fail at this point because they don't remember that it is critical. They just wish it off, they have an idea, and off they go. They want to start making money with it. It doesn't work that way. So you need to take this critical step. It's very important. Don't just gloss over it. Do it, and it will worth your while. An idea might be good, but is it worth it? Yeah, I have an idea. I love this idea. This idea is nice. Yes, but does it worth it? Does it worth spending money on it? Is there somebody who's ready to buy from you? It's very important that you identify answers to this. So, what are you going to take away from this discussion today? By the end of this video, you will have identified which ideas are good or not. Which ideas do you go with and which one do you stop going with? Now, when I say a good idea, means that it's an idea that must get you paying client. If it doesn't get you a paying client, it's not a good idea from the standpoint of what we're discussing today. Now, this is a process, and the process is called the validation process. Now, what are we validating? We are trying to remove one idea and put another one there to see whether it's going to work or not. Now, look at this validation. When you apply this, you can grade ideas to see if they have any possibility of ever paying off. That is before you even start investing on it or developing it. Like I told you earlier at the start of this video, this is something that a lot of people miss out. It's a critical step that they miss out. That's why you see a lot of businesses out there that are failing by the minute because we did not actually ask ourselves this very question. But I don't want your own to be like that. Now, the first step I want you to do is to pick up a piece of paper and write down your ideas. Maybe you have an idea, you have something you want to do, write down each of your ideas on this piece of paper. And the next thing is look at each of these ideas while you're writing them and look at who will likely pay for such a service or a product from you. Now, let me show you an example here. I have an idea: advertising consultant, motivational speaking, math instructor. But looking at it, who is going to pay for this idea? I have lawyers, in front of this. I have lawyers here. I said, okay, these people are going to pay for this. Motivational speaking, and I have university students and fresh graduates. Maths instructor, I have ambitious mother. You can see an example. This is an example of an idea and for who that idea will be good for. Now, let's move on. Let's see something now. Now, this validation process will help you to remove ideas that will never have earned you any money at all. So this is a process, this is a system, it is validated, so follow through. It's very important. It will help you. Now, let's take each of these ideas one after the other. First, I'm going to take advertising consultant for lawyers. That's one idea I came up with. Let's see if this idea is going to worth the cash or not. Let's see if this idea is going to worth. Sorry about that. Let's see if this idea is going to worth the cash or whether it's not going to worth it at all. So let's take it one by one. Okay. First, I want to see do they have ability to pay for such a service? The people you're trying to sell to, do they have an ability to pay for such a service? The answer is yes. Why am I saying the answer is yes? Yes, because lawyers have money. Yeah, they have the ability to pay. But the next question you want to look at is, do they have the willingness to pay? What will be the answer? No. They don't have a willingness to pay. Why? Because lawyers hate advertising. They don't advertise in Nigeria because there's a kind of law in their system that do not allow them to advertise. They get their clients through another process. But if you want to do this for lawyers, if you're generating leads for them without actually advertising them, they will come in contact. But if you just want to be an advertising consultant for lawyers, it's a no, no, no. It's a no-go area. Now, conclusion, remove. Can you see this process? Can you see how simple it is? Remove. This is not going to work. Next, let's look at another one. Another idea that I have: motivational speaking for students, maybe like helping them to achieve more, helping them to get things done, because students are always lazy. They don't know how the future is going to be like. I want to help them. So if this is your idea, let's see how is this going to work. Ability to pay? No. They don't have the ability to pay because they don't have money now. They are not earning money. And what's their willingness to pay? No. They don't have a willingness to pay. Even when they have money, they will not pay for such things. So, conclusion, remove. So, because this is not just a good idea for you. Let's look at math instructor for ambitious mothers. I love this. For ambitious mothers, every ambitious mother will love this. Ability to pay? Yes, because they're ambitious mother, they're mothers that have money, they're mothers that want to see their kids through to the university and out. Now, willingness to pay? Yes. They have the ability to pay, they have the willingness to pay. Every good mother will be willing to pay for such a service. And what's the conclusion? Great idea. Go with it. Now, you can see. So, this is very important for you to understand. This idea is a validation process I've just run you through. Do the same thing with what you have and you see this going on. Now, if your prospect love your idea but have no money to pay for it, that is a no. This will answer some questions when people ask that, oh, a lot of people buy things from me on credit. What can I do about it? If they can't afford to pay, it is not a business, because a business is a situation where people are paying for the services that you're rendering to them. Now, consider these three key elements that I have used during this validation process. One, the prospect must be willing to buy. It's very important. So ask yourself, do these people want to buy this? Do they want to buy it eagerly, urgently, even desperately? Because when they have intense desire, it always equals money. Then what are people want to buy this? Number two, the prospect must be able to buy. Remember, the prospect have to have money. So if you never get paid, you don't have a business. That's just the truth. The third one is you must be willing to provide a service on your own end. So would you enjoy doing this? If you think you enjoy it, fine, go ahead with it. So in summary, what I just said is, if you want to know whether the idea is good, the prospect must be willing to buy. 2, the prospect must be able to buy. And 3, you must be willing to provide the service. And that's everything that you need to know if you want to know whether an idea will be good for before you start investing on it. If this video has been of great help to you, drop your comment below this video. I want to hear from you. It's very important, it's very key. And if you would love to hear more detailed information about what you can do and how you can apply these things to your service, you can join my long list of students that are getting mails from me on a regular basis. Just put your name and your email below and you will start getting great informations like this. And till when next you hear from me, my name is Joy Akinlulu. Please and please avoid bad ideas, use good ideas, because that is what will make you money.